for, like for example, who are the patients who will be walking these types of walking patterns this year, and what are the disadvantage and advantage of using that walking patterns this year. Okay, let's start first with 4-point and 2-point crutch gait this year. Okay, all they should go together this year. Now, for 4-point and 2-point crutch gait, question is, who is it indicated for? When we say indicated, who are these patients who will be using 4-point and 2-point? Who do you think? Or what is the problem of your patient when they're walking using 4-point and 2-point?
Injury.
Stroke?
Injury.
Injured? What type of injury?
Leg.
Fracture. Okay. How does a 4-point patient walk? This is how they walk. Like for example, this is my bad leg. Okay, if this is my bad leg, the first move ninyo is the opposite side crutch. Okay, so the first is move forward your right crutch, and then your left leg. You mentioned that this is fracture. Can I step it on the floor?
No.
So I cannot use 4-point. Because it's fractured. So who is it indicated for? Or what type of patient who will be using 4-point and 2-point crutch gait?
Non-bearing ako.
Non-bearing? Non-weight bearing? Who is it indicated for? Alright. It's actually indicated for patients with weakness. Weakness in both legs, or patients with poor coordination, which means that these patients are already elderly patients as yet, and these people are the ones who will be walking using 4-point and 2-point crutch gait as yet. When we say weakness on both legs cannot walk like a normal person walks. When they start to walk, it's very slow or uncoordinated balance for walking. Probably one of their legs is okay, but the other leg is also is already weak. So when we say poor coordinated, when they start to walk, tako yung step yung right, bagamay yung step yung left. So yung lakawa na niya, he weak, no? So, in order to fix that walking patterns, your patient will be using 4-point and 2-point crutch gait. First, they will be walking using 4-point. And once the patient is already familiar with using the 4-point, then they will use the 2-point crutch gait. Gets in you? Alright, okay. Now the question is that, how does a patient walk using 4-point crutch gait? What's the walking patterns of 4-point crutch gait? Begin with the tripod position. And then, what do we do?
Of the right leg.
Okay, so first is identify asa ang weakest or bad leg niya. Okay, so usually the assessor will be the one to tell you your left leg is the weakest or the bad leg here. Okay, then can you walk using 4-point crutch gait? Alright, so I'll be walking using 4-point crutch gait. So first is left leg ang bad. Okay, so first is I'm going to move forward the opposite crutch of the bad leg, which is the right crutch. Second is I'm going to forward the bad leg, the left leg. Third is I'm going to forward the left crutch. Then last one is I'm going to move the good leg or the right leg. Okay? Or if you're having a hard time memorizing the sequence of the 4-point crutch gait, just remember the number. If the assessor will tell you perform 4-point crutch gait, okay, 4-point, there will be 4 moves. Okay? So what are these 4 moves? This is 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, and then 4. Okay? It's easy for you to walk if you memorize the numbers. Basta if the assessor tells you, walk using 4-point crutch gait, okay, 4-point, number 4, 4, 4. Upat yung moves. Then walk 4 ka moves na siya. Gets ninyo?
Yes, sir.
Right? Okay. Again, how about if the right leg is the bad leg na siya? Okay. If the right leg is the bad leg na siya, so the first thing that you will need to move forward is the left crutch, which is the opposite of your right leg. So forward first my left crutch, and then forward my bad leg, which is the right leg, and then forward my right crutch, and then last one is forward my good leg. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Gets in you? So what is the advantage of using 4-point there? Oh, question. What is the advantage if this patient is using 4-point crutch gait? What do you think? If you are using, I'm pretty sure you practiced before 4-point. But what is the feeling when you're walking using 4-point?
Safety.
More balance.
Okay, or in other words, stable. No? When a patient walks using 4-point, it's very stable. But the disadvantage of using 4-point is hinay lang di kayo. When we say hinay, the patient moves or walks very slow when they're using 4-point. Now, once the patient is already familiar with using the 4-point crutch gait, then they will advance to 2-point. May mag 2-point na dahil na si patient because he or she already know how to walk using 4-point crutch gait. How does a patient walk using 2-point? Okay, move together. The bad leg and the opposite side of the crunch na siya. Move together na sila. Because your patient is already familiar. So just remember the number 2, 2, 2, 2-point. Duha ka moves or 2 moves na siya. So how does a patient move? Let's just say my left is the bad leg. Okay? Forward together my right crutch together with my bad leg. And forward together my left crutch together with my good leg na siya, right leg na siya. So this is how 2-point walks na siya. So 1, 2, 1, 2 na siya. Gets ninyo? Okay? They should be together or there's only 2 moves if it's 2-point crutch gait na siya. So you have to memorize that one. Okay? What is the advantage if you're using a 2-point crutch gait? It's faster than the 4-point. That's the advantage. Okay? What is the disadvantage if you are using 2-point? It's kind of confusing. That's the problem. Actually, it's true. When you practice before, medyo confusing ang 2-point. Because sometimes when you walk using 2-point, mahimong 4-point, it becomes 4-point. Bantay mo to? Before when you practice at one. Okay? Next one. Okay, we will go with 3-point crutch. By the way, I forgot to tell you, there is no stairs sa EBQ. Okay? Did you practice here stairs?
Yes, sir.
Okay, how to go up or go with and without railings? No, without railings na siya. So, fortunately, wala stairs on EBQ. So, okay na kayo. Di naman mo. Alright. So, let's go with 3-point crutch gait. So, for the 3-point crutch gait, who is it indicated for? Who are these patients using 3-point crutch gait?
PWB, sir.
PWD. What is the injury of the PWD?
Polio.
Sprain.
Could be sprain, pwede. What's up?
Polio.
Amputated, pwede.
Polio, sir.
Polio cases like they no longer use one of their legs na siya, pwede na siya. Or, okay, to make it easy for you to explain who are these indicated for, one leg is injured na siya. So what is the injury of one leg na siya? It could be in pain. In pain includes katong sprain. Okay, natakil po. We have fracture. Bali agwan. Or we have amputation or amputated. Naputol ang PLE patient. So they will be using 3-point crutch gait. So how does a patient walk using 3-point crutch gait?
I-lift na lang, sir.
Okay, so the injured leg will be lifted na siya. Okay, so how do they walk? Okay, so first is they are going to move forward or advance forward together the crutches and with the injured leg na siya, or swing also the injured leg na siya. Gets nyo? Then bear all weight on the hand grip na siya. Then carry your body using your upper extremities na siya, or your upper strength na siya. And swing your good leg forward na siya. Okay? Or this is how the patient walks. So move forward your crutches together with your injured leg na siya. Then move forward your good legs. So this is how the patient walks using 3-point crutch. It's the most common walking patterns na makita ninyo in real life. Di ba? Have you saw kana people who are using crutches?
Yes, sir.
Actually, crutches,
Ako na ko na nagamit tapos na siya mo.
Hagis mo ka na yun?
Fracture natin.
Karate.
Okay na ka?
Na nagagamit.
Nakuha ka sa kwarta?
Wala naman million, sir.